Okay. So we the previous class we talked about the Scrum. Okay, the Scrum framework. We said like it is a time boxed event, so it will have certain events. The sprint is a container event, and it will have four other events, which are called as sprint planning, daily Scrum, sprint review, and sprint retrospective. Uh, so did you get a chance to look into these? I mean, download or anything of that sort? Did you have any time? Okay, fine.
Where uploaded? I did not get that.
You did not get access. Okay, fine. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
in general. Okay, fine. Not an issue. Fine. So yeah, there are 12 actually. So as we talk, like Agile is uh, if you see compared that to waterfall model, okay, Agile has a lot of benefits with respect to or compared to the previous way. Okay, so it has. I mean, the people have created this Agile manifesto. Okay, they have taken into consideration of lot many things. Today we will go to only few, okay, because tomorrow maybe there may be few people joining, but we'll take almost 5 to 6 principles and we'll discuss on it and try to understand like how each and every principle is drawn and how it is benefiting and whom to whom it is benefiting. Okay, that's important. So when you are reading something, I try to understand like how it is going to help, whom it is going to help. So let's take the first principle. So first one is our highest priority is to satisfy the customer through the early and continuous delivery of valuable software. Now here the major thing that you need to understand is satisfying the customer. Okay, whenever a person comes to, let us say like you have a shop or you have something, you are providing service to a customer. So your primary thing is to satisfy the customer. The highest priority is that one. Because if you satisfy the customer, if he feels happy, then only he is going to come to you, right? So highest priority is to satisfy the customer. The customer needs are to be satisfied. Let us take like you are a customer now. Now let us say like you have gone to one of the shop, okay, and you have asked something the shopkeeper to give. If he doesn't provide you that, doesn't take you as a priority, and if he serves other customers who came after you, let us say after 5 minutes, another person has come and he's serving that customer and not you. Will you go to that shop once again, or you will, or at least will you, point that particular thing to the shop owner? Will you do that, or will you just come back without saying anything? How will you react at that particular point? Will you go back once again to the same shop?
No, no.
Right. Why? Because we are not being, recognized, or our priorities are not recognized. We are not valued. Okay. So when we are not valued, when our things are not given priority, probably we will rethink about going there, right? So here also in the IT company or in the way you are serving the customer, the highest priority has to be given to customer and his to his needs. Okay, but how we need to satisfy? That's an important thing. Okay, sorry. So in case of an IT company, whatever the development that you are doing for him, you need to deliver that particular thing in a continuous way, okay, and early. Okay, why early? Because if you say like I'm going to deliver that after a year, probably you will be outdated in the market. So early delivery of the software is required. Okay, fine. But you can't deliver all the things at one time, right? So even if you say early, you are not delivering a whole bunch, a whole thing at one time. You are delivering in bits and pieces. Okay. So the bits and pieces at the end, like it will be a big thing. So so that's why like they say, whatever that you are delivering that in bits and pieces should be a continuous one. Okay. So they will be taking those things which are required at present. Okay. And they will be delivering bits and pieces in every cycle. So in that way, they meet this particular continuous delivery. Okay, understand? So continuous delivery happens here. The customer is happy because some feature is getting released and is in the market, is having a competitive advantage. Okay. And it is also not like, after a year or so, like you are getting the product, you are getting early. Okay. And you are able to survive in the market. So that's the way you have to satisfy the customer. Okay. If you are not doing that, probably you may not, succeed in the business. So here also in the agile, as an organization, if you want to grow if your organization has to grow, or if they have to come to your company, or if you want to deliver certain project, you have to take care of these things. Understood the first one? Did you get it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Right. Nice. Next thing, welcoming changing requirements even late in the development. Okay. So, and agile process harness the change for the customer's competitive advantage. That's very important. It's not that you are you are freezing the requirements and saying, no, sir, I will not do. Okay, because we have taken the requirements, we are working on it, so we are not going to take any changes in between, and we can't say like that, right? Because if you are not doing it, probably someone else will do, and they will have the advantage. So it's better that if you want to serve the customer and customer needs to be happy and have a competitive advantage, even if the customer comes in the middle of the development, okay, accept his changing requirements. Today he may say this one, tomorrow he will say, you first of all welcome them. Okay, don't deny them. Okay, don't say like we are going with a contract. So with this particular agreement, we are not going to take anything. No, that won't work. Okay, so make sure that you are welcoming the requirements even late. Okay, next. Why? Because this agile process, by doing so, you are having a competitive advantage for the customer. So in his competition, probably he will be a little bit advantage, like he will be getting the advantage. So that's how agile is going to help you. So this second point is 2 points. If you see, these are mostly customer centric and how you have to deal. Okay, so that you need to understand. Next, deliver working software frequently from a couple of weeks to couple of months. Okay, with a preference to shorter time cycles. See, the first one said early and continuous delivery. You have to do it early. That's okay. Continuous is also okay. But how early we have to do it? That should be, with a preference to shorter time cycle. You have to deliver frequently, very nice, or early, very nice. And the preference should be the shorter time cycle. Make sure that you are doing it very early, very shorter time cycle, within 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or whatever that you and your customer are agreed upon. Okay. So preference should be to the shorter time cycle. Okay, fine, sir. Now, what I have to deliver? I have to deliver a working software. It is not that I will deliver a PPT and say that, okay, man, I have delivered this one. According to this, it will work after 1 month. No. You have to deliver a working software which will run in the market, which will be there live, and the customer, the people, the users are going to use it effectively, and his business is running. Okay. So you should deliver a working software to them up to frequently. Frequently in the sense shorter time cycle. Understood? The first two were talking about the customer needs, customer satisfaction, customer this, that, and now. Now he's saying like how you have to do that. How you have to do that so that the first two customer points are satisfied. Okay. Next thing. Fourth one is also same. Business people and developers must work together daily throughout the project. See, as I said, you have to deliver it very fastly, very frequently, and shorter time cycle is also good. But at the same time, the business people are the representatives from the business, and the developers who are working to develop the project, they should work for daily. If I say daily, probably it may not be, but daily in the sense a representative from the business, like product owner or business analyst or someone from the project, okay, who knows each and everything about the product managers, who know, okay, they should work together daily throughout the project. Okay, daily mean to say at least frequency. I mean, very frequently they have to contact so that the doubts between them or whatever the misunderstandings or the different, things related to how to develop the product. Those clarifications can be done. Okay, understood?
Yeah.
Right. So first two are on the customer. The second two on how you have to do it. How as it of the person you took the the customers this thing. How you have to do it. Okay. Next, build project around motivated individuals and give them the environment and support they need and trust them to get the job done. Now, see, you got the customer. Now you in the first and second, they talked about how you should make a customer happy. What do you need to do? Then in the third and fourth, he said like how frequently you have to do, what is the time period that you have to do, and what should be as internally you have to do with your people and developers and the business people. Okay. Now here comes, it's not about the customer, no. It's about your organization, your team. Okay. You have to make a motivated individuals. Okay. The team should be a motivated team. Okay. And for them to be motivated, or for them to be very happy, or at least inspiring, whatever, you should create an environment. Okay. And the support so that, and also trust them. That's an important thing. Don't just say that, I created everything, you should obey me and I will dictate you the terms and you do it. No, give them the freedom, make them self-managing, okay, help them to take their own decisions. So that will, okay, help them to get the things done, right? So build projects around the motivated individuals. Now, how you can motivate is up to you. You want to, showcase certain success stories, or you want to showcase, or you want to give them some salary hikes, whatever. People get motivated by so many means. Okay, or take them to lunch party, have something lunch, whatever. Motivation comes from different things. Okay. Now, also you should also provide them the environment. Okay, support. So, how do you provide the environment? Create some LMS learning path, career path. Okay, give them trainings. HR trainings will be there, and support. If they want any support, okay, you give them. Now, of course, trust is also very important. Trust them because they are working for you and they will provide you something you trust. Okay. So that is what is expected. As a as organization, you need to do this. Okay. Most efficient, the sixth point, the most efficient and effective method of conveying the information to and within a development team is face-to-face conversation. Now, this is one thing. That's good. Like you are providing a very good environment and people are very much motivated and individually they can deliver. But when it comes to working in a group as a team, there comes a lot of differences. Okay. If there is any miscommunication happening, or if there is any, wrong, whatever, I mean, you have ego clashes, or you may have certain anything, something has to be clarified. Okay. Uh, the most effective way of, conveying this particular information is face-to-face conversation that they mean. Okay. When I say face-to-face, I mean going to that cubicle where he is sitting and talking to that guy, or it could be directly chatting, or it could be taking a Zoom call or taking any other Teams call, whatever, and talking to him directly. Okay. Instead of writing a mail, putting CC in all the team members or managers and asking him for the reply and saying, no, this is a waste of time. So the efficient, effective way is have just face-to-face conversation. Are you clear on this? Any questions here? Good, clear, understood? No.
Yeah.
Understood.
So just try to understand how the agile is coming up, like how they are addressing. The beauty of the agile is they are first addressing the customer. Then they are talking about the way you are delivering. Then they are talking about internally how your team should be. Okay. That's a good thing, right? I mean, we generally, when we are doing business, we only think about the customer and money, but we won't think about the people who are working under our, this thing. So we should also help them, right? Satisfy them, encourage them, and do what? Okay. Uh, Next thing, working software is a primary measure of progress. No, whatever that you are delivering, as I said in the second point, frequently or whatever, we should the working software should be is a one which is taken as a consideration. If you say like we have documented this one, we have the PPT for this one, we have more video of this one. No, it's not going to work. You should clearly show them how it's going to work. If you click on the login button, you should show him like it will go into login page. It will from there it will go to some products page or whatnot. You can do the business whatever. So that working software should be the is the one which is actually taken as your progress. Okay, I will stop till 8 point. Okay, because there will be few more people who will be joining tomorrow. I would request DURGASOFT to give tomorrow also one free demo for you because I was not there on Friday. So is that okay? Okay, sir. So we will stop at 8. Okay, on the 7th tomorrow we'll discuss on the 8 and 9. Okay. So the question that come here is okay, fine. We have certain things. Should I remember all these 12 principles? I say not required. Whatever you can remember, remember. Only at least 3 to 4 if you remember, that's more than enough. Okay. Not all the 12. You can't remember. No one, even the interviewer also can't remember 12 in Agile principles. If he does, that's fine. I mean, it's up to his memory. But in general, 12 principles are to be known. Okay. It's not that you can by heart and just give it. So I recommend you to go through these particular principles. Then tomorrow we'll talk about 8 to 12. Okay. Then we'll have 4 values that we will talk. Okay. The same. So from Wednesday, it's going to be a little bit paid version. I want you to uh, understand. Okay, just go through that. Fine. Thank you so much, Vishal. We will meet tomorrow. Any questions here till now?
No,
Okay, great. Thank you. We'll meet tomorrow.